Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Grizz. I'm here with.
T. Clark. And today we got the Yankees versus Astros preview. Pretty much coming down to it. It's going to be a good matchup, I think. Honestly, Astros are starting off at home. Gives them a slight advantage. But honestly, I think this could go both ways.
I agree. This is you know, the battle of the most hated teams in a way. The Yankees pretty hated. Obviously, the Astros are as well. This should be a good series though. A lot of good players going against each other. It's gonna be a little weird though, with the Yankees coming off that the rest. Two rain delays pushed it back. I know Verlander's pitching for. I know Verlander's pitching for the Houston, and I think Jameson Talian's pitching for the Yankees. So, you know, obviously Verlander better ace on the mound in Game 1, but 7-game series, and it's gonna be a pretty good series.
Yeah. Back what you said with the weird rest. I mean, we're going to remember that rain delay probably forever. It's probably going to go down in history as probably one of the weirdest series of all time. I mean, who has 2 rain delays in a series? Astros are going to be fully rested, though. It gives them a slight advantage. Everyone's ready to go. Verlander had his bad outing, so I 100% agree with you. Verlander is definitely the stronger ace. Verlander is the best pitcher probably out there on that field, no matter what.
Yeah, it should be AL Cy Young this year.
Yeah. The Yankees need to do something with Judge, though. I love him, but he can't be hitting 1. I don't think he should even be hitting 2. He should be hitting 3 or 4. He needs some people on. You always see him. He's always hitting solo home runs. Like, get one guy on, that's 2. I mean, come on. Easy baseball. I think he should not be leading off 100%.
Clearly something was going wrong. The Guardians do got the best GM or best manager in baseball, but something definitely was off having Judge batting that early. He had 10, 11 strikeouts, just 2 for 18, 2 for 19. Definitely a bad series for Judge. I do agree. I don't think that they should be having Aaron Judge batting second or leadoff. Leadoff is terrible. I don't know why you would have Judge doing that. I just
puts a lot of pressure on your 8 and 9 hitters.
And obviously, if everybody knows your 8 and 9 hitters are not that strong of hitters, so
usually
you should not be having them players leading up to your best player.
Alex Rodriguez said it best. His 8 and 9 hitters weren't who he hit in. He hit in Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, one of the best contact players of all time. Yeah, we do not have a Derek Jeter on this team, but we got guys that can get on base for Aaron Judge to hit in. I mean, Judge is a lot more valuable than just leading off. He strikes out a decent bit. I mean, he had 10 Ks this whole postseason so far. So I mean, something's got to change that way because we gotta put our star player in the best position.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be. I think the Astros will take the first game. I do see this series going 6 or 7 though. I think it's going to be a good series. At the end, we'll give our predictions on who we got. I mean, you obviously can tell who this guy got, judging by what he's wearing. But I mean, the Astros got the deeper bullpen for sure.
100%.
And it's still going to be all series. It's going to be thrown off with the days missed of rest for the Yankees. The 2 rain delays is going to be crucial for them. That I think the Astros will take the first game. If I had to bet, I would take the Astros for the first game.
Well, one thing to keep in mind though is the Astros really didn't hit too well. I mean, if you look at any of their stats, not many players got a hit, but they did score when needed. Their big guys came up when they had big time moments. Yordan Alvarez, we all know.
Yeah.
Ryan's boy, that's his GOAT. But I mean, also in that series, Astros made a lot of mental errors, which that normally doesn't happen. Tuve had errors. They got a lot of veterans on that team who've been there, done that. They've been in the World Series how many times in the last 6 years? Always the Stros.
Yeah.
Whether you hate them or
4 times.
Hate them or like them. Hate them or like them, they win ball games. They know how to play baseball. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, because for most of the series on the Astros, obviously Yordan was coming up clutch. Pena had some clutch hits though to bring Yordan at bat, but I mean, Gurriel, he was probably the most consistent on that in the last series, besides obviously Jordan. But I mean, Jordan's Jordan, so that's like a given. But I mean, one that shocked me was Altuve. Altuve had a really bad series. I mean, it's like every time he went at bat, you just knew he was going to strike out. There was one, I think it might have been game 3. They just pitched him 3 straight sliders, chased on every one of them.
Every single one of them. Made him look silly.
It's been rough for Altuve. I don't know. This is going to be a great series, though.
But you can't expect Altuve to have another series like that. I mean, if he does, he does. But you just can't go into it thinking Altuve is on a cold streak. He's not going to hit good. He's a veteran. He's probably going to be able to get out of it. You know, Astros have playoff experience once again.
Yeah, Astros definitely. I mean, I might be a little biased because I'm a Blue Jays fan, so, you know, I'm obviously not the biggest on the Yankees, but I think the Yankees are good. I think overall in the series, the Stros might have the slight edge, but if they really want to, like, guarantee a series win, they need Altuve to be better at the plate. I mean, Bregman's been solid. He had that 2-run. Tucker's been up and down, but I mean, they really need Altuve. I mean, that's their leadoff guy. He's been good defensively, but I mean, we know he's a great hitter as well, and they need him to come up clutch with his at bats.
100%. I personally, Yankees in 6. I don't think it's gonna go 7. I think it has a chance to go 7. I would love it to go 7. I love watching baseball. I love watching playoff baseball. But I truly do think the Yankees got it in 6. They'll probably lose the first one. Then it's just going to go from there, 100%. I got the Yanks. I mean, I think it's smart that they're coming out and throwing a guy that's never started in a postseason game before. I mean, you got to bet on Verlander's going to come out and shove at home. He had a bad outing last time. It's going to have a little edge. Game 1, 100% Stros. But overall, Yankees in 6, baby.
All right, there's Ty's pick. You'll see it on screen. Ty got the Yankees in 6 to move on to the World Series. Hey, we could see a rematch of 09 Phillies-Yankees. That's definitely possible. Phillies up 1-0 against the Padres.
Or the 98 Padres.
Hey, there you go. Grizz prediction. I mean, I was kind of hinted at it all video. I'm going with the Stros. I mean, it's hard to
get the
root,
trash cans, man.
It's hard to root for either because, you know, they're both hated. I just want a great series. I'm not really rooting for anybody particularly, but I think I got the Stros in 6. Bullpen's a little deeper. They got, obviously a great offense, but it's definitely going to be a great series. And I think this is probably going to be one of the better playoff series that's going to be in, like, the past couple of years. I think this one's going to be up there. This is about to be a great series.
On a side note, I overall think it's going to be the Phillies versus Yankees. Got the Phillies being the Padres. Yankees being the Stros. It's going to be a little rematch. I want to see the Yankees win. I'm a big Bryce Harper guy, so I wouldn't mind seeing the Phillies win either. But Yankees in 7 in the World Series, though, baby.
All right, well, that's something we can agree upon. I think the Phillies, I mean, they're just hot. They reminded me of the Braves last year. I counted the Braves out last year after Acuna went down. They proved me wrong. I can't do the same about the Phillies. I got to ride with who's hot. I think that the Phillies offense is great, and they have they got good pitching. I think that the Phillies are definitely making it out the NL, and I got Phillies Astros World Series. That's who I'm rolling with. All right, well, there you guys go. Little smaller video, you know, just a quick upload before the game start today. We just had to do a little recap because, you know, we're big baseball fans. He's a Yankee fan, so obviously he's going to be heavily into the series. And, yeah, that's been the Astros-Yankees ALCS preview. You know, that boy got on the judge. But, yeah, this has been Grizz.
Steve Clark.
And we're signing out.
Deuces Slams.